Hello, welcome. If you undo the valve, I've not even bothered timing it, but if you undo the valve on the thermarest, like as if you're going to undo it to let all the air out, look at that. I don't know how long that took, but that was really quick. That was really quick. That was really quick. That must have been like less than a minute. That was really quick. How long have we been? I mean, we've been recording a minute and I've turned it off in that time, and I started it, basically I started it and then turned that on. So I mean, that was like literally a minute to pump that up. So that's how you do it quickly. Open up the valve as if you're going to let the air out and fill it up that way. That's ridiculous. Now I can really say that for £36, yeah, it's a bit noisy, but it's like a minute, it's like so quick. I can literally now, I think I can recommend that, because I mean, that was ridiculously quick. That was like less than a minute and had that pumped up. And you haven't got time to do anything else. It's just pumped up so quickly that you haven't got even time to think or breathe. It's just, you can't even go and do something else. You're basically unfolding it and shaping it and helping it. I'm talking about the airbed. It's that quick. That was insanely quick. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so that's how you do that. Well, this is where I'm filming this little video. It's really miserable weather. I'm just doing it inside my tent, but this is outside. It's really not very nice at all. It would have been nice to have been able to have done the camera outside. Indeed, my original plan was I was going to set up the camera, I was going to do a different trip down here and get out and about and take some photographs with it, but it's set like this today. We might get some sun tomorrow, but I think there's going to be rain tomorrow as well, most of the day. So we're just going to stay here. This is basically now just setting up the camera so that it's ready to play around with, you know, a little bit more as I progress with it. Then it will need, it probably will need tweaking. It will need tweaking, you know, here and there, you know, for absolute sure, especially on the custom settings, which we're going to go through next when I've had another cup of tea. Oh, me. But yes, we will. But the first impressions are that it's really nice. And I really got to decide, you know, whether I put this 24-120 lens on it, or for, you know, what I'm doing out here, that 24 to 200. I'll have to have a think on that one. But it's It does look nice. I'll have to figure out those user 1, 2 and 3. To be honest, I probably won't even use those, but they could be interesting to have a play around with at some point. But I should probably mostly keep it on manual, and then, you know, adjust things from there. But the aperture priority and shutter priority are handy, and of course you can put it on full auto and it basically will just do everything for you. I've not really even, you know, this is my first time, you know, this really is my first time looking at it, at the camera too. So let's carry on. No, we're gonna have a cup of tea first. Welcome. That was a bit of a downpour, but we're very cozy and comfortable in here. The woofer is there. It's been a bit like that. I think where yesterday, which I didn't film because I've just stayed in camp, but yesterday it just rained all day and was really miserable. Today seems to be one of those days where the sun comes out and you get a nice bit of sun for a few minutes, and then this huge black cloud comes over and just hammers it down with rain. So I whip the door back up again, and yeah, we're fine. I put some sealant up on the outside on that stitching, which I'd mentioned a previous trip, and that sorted that out. Really simple, really easy. I just put a bit on my fingers and just did that around the stitching and around there, and that sorted that out. I haven't really done. I did an unpacking video, which I will do. I think my shirt has got damp down there. I think that part of my shirt has got wet because it was a bit too close to the edge. But I'm not going to need it today, and that will dry out. That's my socks for the night. My trousers are dry enough, and my waterproof jacket, I'll just give that a shake. But yeah, everything apart from the shirt that's got damp, everything's dry that should be dry. So yeah, so we haven't done much. My original plan was to go walking and take some pictures, and then I saw the forecast and I thought, sod it. Let's go and have a look and see what Bella is barking at. Probably nothing if she's actually stopped. If there was someone or something, yeah, I thought so, just the cows. Come on, it's just cows. You're just barking at cows. She sees the cows over there. Oh, it's really... Bella, Bella. Bella, come on. Bella, come on. Come on. Come on, this way. Come on. Yeah, she's either barking at cows there or the cows over there. Come on. Go down there. Oh, it's really getting quite autumnal. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. It's on and off. Quite heavy showers. They pass over, and then they last like 10 minutes, and then they go. And then you get this like sunny interval thing, and that like lasts. To be honest, it lasts longer, or this cloudy stuff lasts longer than the rain. But yeah, it's really quite odd. But oh, it's definitely quite chilly now. Definitely quite chilly. Anyway, this is camp. The original plan, as I've previously mentioned, was we were going to go over the other side and have a walk, but to be fair, at the moment I really don't fancy that in this weather at the moment. And it's if it had been nice weather, then I would have done that, but we've got everything in here. I didn't bring, oh, it's gonna oh, steady with my tea. Oh, and I think I can hear raindrops. I think I can hear raindrops. It's just getting to the point where gloves are going to be needed soon. Yeah, there we are. That's the rain back again. Oh. Yeah, that's the rain. Oh, look at little Bella's face. Given that we were just chilling out in camp, I nearly thought about bringing the other two, but given it was so miserable, it's a good job I didn't. I think it would have been a bit chilly for but well, I could have wrapped Lizzie up, but our pack was completely full and I didn't have any more. I didn't have any more room to put extra food in, but I will try and get them down here again, maybe at the end of the month, and just make sure they're, well, I bet Lizzie anyway is wrapped up. So like that rain, I don't think it's going to, I don't know if it's going to come to anything or not. Oh. Yeah, we've just been drinking tea. We've still got 2 lights on the power pack, 70% charged on that phone. The iPhone has got about 90%, so I think we've got plenty of power. I've just been playing with the camera settings and things, and I'll try and do something more with them. I was hoping to do a bit more this trip, but it hasn't been very nice for doing anything. And I'm not, some people, I think, unfortunately, I think they pressure themselves and they get very sort of mentally I don't know what the word is, but anyway, mentally mentor. I mean that nicely. You know, when they can't do something or something doesn't quite me, I don't worry about it. You know, I think my biggest mental thing is a lack of motivation to actually move a fat lazy ass. Because I must admit there are times when I really do feel just a complete, just don't feel like doing something. I don't know if that's some mental illness or just a lazy motherfucker. I've never quite figured that one out. I think it's probably a combination of both. Right, for dinner today, what we're gonna have, yesterday I can't reach them with my, yesterday I had a summit to eat, the day before an expedition meal. Tonight we're going to have a naked Japanese style chicken yakisoba, and I'm going to put with it a broccoli and cauliflower cuppa soup. So that's what we're going to have for din-dins, and we will use the MSR Windburner. And it's funny, my knees can bend this much when I'm sitting, but I can't squat down like this. Go figure that one. But I can sit. How much water do I need? 300 ml of boiling water. Okay. So well, that's a lot more than 300 ml of water. We'll tip a little bit out. That might be about 300 ml of water. And of course you can't see the cooker. Okay, well I'm not quite sure what you can see there, but we've got that on. Right, I'm getting a little bit peckish. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock. Oh. So we're going to have that. We did, we've had a bit more of a play and practice with the cameras. Oh, oh, Bella, you're a good girl, aren't you? So I did some interval timing shots with the camera with the Z8 24 to 120 over there. Got a really interesting photograph of me here preparing my tea and Bella walking on the hill on that little mound just behind. So that was kind of clever. It wasn't deliberate, obviously. It was planned, wasn't it? Oh, you wanted a good girl? Yes. So we're going to get that up to boilization. There should be. Isn't there a packet in there or something? Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get that to boil. Oh, you can have yours in a minute. Yeah, yours in a minute. I don't see a packet in there. Alright, well that's coming up to boil, so... Oh. Right, so that's boiling. We'll turn it off. Put that there. That's my spoon. And in fact it's still got some residual heat because it's still boiling. I've turned it off. I'd never noticed that before. Hello. I don't want to knocking my dinner over. But we'll put some. I nearly said custard. We'll put some cuppa soup in as well. Oh. It's been a thoroughly lazy camp, this one. Oh. Put that there. Put the top on that. And we'll leave that for a minute. Oh, it says 5 minutes, so oh. Oh, Bella. Oh. 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 When that sun comes out, it's like a little mini greenhouse in here. It's quite cozy. I mean, you know, not so warm that I still need, but it's only thin layers. I've just got a very thin t-shirt, a very thin wind shirt, and then this very lightweight, you know, down jacket. It's definitely getting to the point where gloves are needed. Wait. Wait. That's not waiting, is it? Wait, Bella, wait. Bella, wait. 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 Good girl, sit. Good girl, sit. Good girl, wait. 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 Okay. All right, go on then. All right, go. So Bella has to go and find hers. And we'll try this. Oh. Ooh, hot. Temperature hot more than spicy hot. I'll let that cool down a minute. Alright, well, Bella's going to enjoy hers. She's going to enjoy wandering around trying to find it. I'm going to enjoy mine. Oh. We'll maybe catch up a little bit later, but yeah, it's getting to that point where, you know, slightly warmer. I mean, I've been plenty warm enough. I've been quite cozy in my sleeping bag, and I brought a bag liner. Never needed it, but I thought I would put it in just in case she got, you know, very wet. But I've not needed it. Anyway, we will catch up later. Good girl, Bella Wella. Here. Good girl. Off. Bella. Bella, here. Here. Bella, here. Good girl.